this week's episode of Video Game Rental Chaos. We rented Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64. This is a game I had an absolute blast playing when I was 11 years old. I never had a Nintendo 64 myself, but my little brother did. So every summer when I traveled to my dad's house, we'd spend countless hours playing Mario Kart 64. I'll say this right at the top. I think this is the best Mario Kart game of the entire series. This game is super hard. Even on the easiest setting, you're battling every race just to get first place. Unfortunately, I didn't have a second player to show you the battle mode on this episode, so you're just gonna have to enjoy watching me play through it solo. We start off attempting the 100cc as Yoshi in the Mushroom Cup. Luigi's Raceway is the first track. I don't know if this is technically the easiest level, but even at 100cc, I was able to stay near the top of the leaderboard for most of the race. I dropped back here and there, but ultimately we crossed the line in first place. Next up, Moo Moo Farm. This one didn't give me too much trouble either, but being Mario Kart 64, you still have to fight like hell to stay in the top 4. We kicked ass and finished second, right behind Toad. Then we hit Koopa Troopa Beach. I love this level. I know they've remade it in later versions, but this one just hits different. I struggled a bit, but battled my way up to second place. Again, right behind Toad. The final race of the Mushroom Cup is Calamari Desert. Another classic. Racing around the desert and dodging trains is no joke. I struggled, but managed to fight my way back into the top 4 and finished second, this time behind Wario. That capped off the Mushroom Cup at 100cc. And we actually won the whole thing with Yoshi taking home the gold. Pretty badass. Next, we picked Princess Peach for the Flower Cup. We start on Toad's Turnpike, and this level is brutal. Dodging all those cars is insane. We powered through and finished third after Mario totally screwed us at the very end. Then came Frappe Snowland. I'll be honest, I hate snow levels in Mario Kart. This one isn't the worst, but I struggled hard. At one point I dropped all the way to last. I battled back, only to fall off the bridge right when I was about to secure 4th place. I ended up finishing last. On Mario Kart 64, anything lower than 4th means you replay the level. Second attempt, same damn thing. Fell off the bridge at the worst possible time and finished 7th. Third time's the charm, right? By this point, I had the track down. I dominated most of the race and finally finished first. Next was Choco Mountain, and at 100cc, this level destroyed me. I finished 8th twice. I was just shitting the bed, so I said screw it. We dropped it down to 50cc and restarted the Flower Cup with Mario. 50cc, we took third on Toad's Turnpike. Frappe Snowland went much better, finished second, then back to Choco Mountain, which is way easier at 50cc, thanks to the guardrails. We placed third. The final race of the Flower Cup is Mario Raceway. Even though it's a straightforward track, it's still tough. You're constantly getting knocked around, but driving as Mario, we dominated and finished first. That gave us third overall in the Flower Cup at 50cc, bronze trophy. We went back to Peach for the Star Cup, Wario Stadium. We dominated most of the race and took first. This level does kick a lot of ass and is a lot of fun. Next up is Sherbert Land, probably the worst track in the game. Ice physics are brutal. We dropped as low as 5th, but recovered and finished 2nd. At the halfway point, we were leading with 15 points. Then came Royal Raceway. This track is hard. You fall off constantly, hit the water, miss corners. It's rough. I was running strong until I got eaten by one of those damn piranha plants and finished 6th. Replay time again. We dropped back to 6th again at one point, but managed to finish 3rd and move on. Final race, Bowser's Castle. Hard, but fun. We dropped as low as 8th, but battled back to 4th, just enough to secure the bronze for the Star Cup. I was just happy not to replay everything again. For the Special Cup, I had to go with my guy Yoshi. Early in the first race, dropping to 8th, but worked our way up and ended up taking first after screwing over Mario and Peach near the end. Next was Yoshi Valley. You never know what place you're in, which drives people crazy. I fell off multiple times, got hit by shells, spun out, the whole thing. We finished 4th, not great, but no replay at least. Then Banshee Boardwalk, another track where you can easily fall off and ruin your life. I definitely did that at least once. We fought through and finished 4th again. Final race of the game, Rainbow Road. You either love it or hate it. On 50cc, you get the guardrails, which makes it more forgiving. I stayed between first and third most of the race and ultimately took first on the final lap. Even with that, I finished third overall in the Special Cup and took the bronze again. That's Mario Kart 64, one of my favorite games of all time. I played most of the newer releases, and honestly, the newer ones on the Switch just don't feel as hard. On the easiest setting in the newer games, you're basically guaranteed first place every time. But in Mario Kart 64, even on 50cc, you're battling constantly and nothing is guaranteed. The weapons are chaotic and awesome. 3 red shells? You just sit on those and wait for someone to bump into you. The star lets you wreak absolute havoc. It's pure fun. Sitting down to replay this for video game rental chaos brought back a ton of memories from those summers at my dad's house. If you haven't played Mario Kart 64 in a long time, download it or fire it up on your old Nintendo 64. Just remember, Mario Kart is a bitch, but it's also life.